Two fighters representing their countries and teams, both training under current and former champions, are set to collide. Making his professional debut at EFC 88, Zimbabwe's Nicholas Huende is not only carrying his country's hopes and dreams on his shoulders, but is carrying the reputation of his infamous team as well. In search of his fourth win in professional competition, South Africa's Mkize, who has only succumbed to top contenders in the division, is just a few victories away from critical acclaim. Will we see the dynamic striking of Huende take control, or will the solid submissions and experience of Mkize help him realize his goals? It's Nicholas Huende versus Mkize.
Difference in age, virtually the same there in the height and the reach, and of course the experience factor inside the EFC hexagon will go to Mkize. Now let's go to Hotso here to get our introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the EFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, in the red corner, a mixed martial artist with 3 wins and 2 losses. He stands at 5'6", weighing in at 133 pounds from the playgrounds of South Africa, Durban. Please welcome Mkize! And his opponent in the blue corner, a kickboxer making his professional debut. He stands at 5'7", weighing in at 135 pounds from the city of gold, Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome, Nicholas Huende! When the fight starts, the third man in the hex, referee Bobby Karajanides.
Bobby Karajanides, the third man inside of the hexagon, and a big shout out to our beautiful hexagon girls, brought to you by Rex Dipping Gearbox, driven by perfection. It is time to get down to business here. Nicholas Huende taking on Mkize.
So she's not going to get confused when you have a guy from UMS fighting a different Temba from a different gym.
Yeah, I can see where that could be a problem. You know, I'm just excited here as we kick things off here with round number 1, brought to you by Dragon Energy. You know, I just see Bobby Karajanides in the cage, and I'm feeling nostalgic here. I miss all you guys.
We're
man.
missing you too, bro. We're missing you too, brother. But it's great to have you back on the call, and it's all action straight away with these two bantams, that's for sure. Nice leg kicks from Mkize.
And I also, big right hand there by Mkize. That a nice little combination as we're seeing a lot of aggression out of Mkize. I was going to say, Holso there, our ring announcer, I'm going to have to step up my suit game, man. It looks like he not only is going to call a fight, but he may take a girl off the prom afterwards, man. He's looking pretty dapper.
You know, he certainly does look like a High School Musical dude, but really, so a big and a hit and miss there from Mkize, but Huende certainly in the fight still and looking to clinch up. Oh, it's a big left! It's a big left from Nicholas Huende there. He rocked Mkize, and now he's trying to go for the rear naked, but nice defense by Mkize. Get back to his feet, nicely done.
I mean, Simon, you know, we talked about this before. I mean, this guy, for being a bantamweight, has some serious striking this Huende, and if he tags you with a straight shot, he can turn out somebody's lights. You look up and down his record, he's been doing it on the amateur scene, and now as he takes that step into the pros, you know, training with some of the best fighters in the division, with Chifubu, with Penna. I mean, you know, he is absolutely built to win. So Huende already showing some serious power.
Yeah, you know what those sparring sessions at UMF in Kailani are like, Cyrus, and you and I have been up there a few times, but this is kind of exactly how we think this fight would play out. Mkize clinching up and trying to look for the technical submissions, but it really was Huende with the ragey striking power that put his opponent down to the ground, and it's now Huende who's now on top.
Well, showing that he has all the tools, right? I mean, you see a little bit of Chifubu in there with the striking. You see the takedown action that we've grown so used to seeing DeMarc Penna do as he ran off of seemed like 1 million title victories. So, you know, Huende seems to be like that amalgamation of those two coming together, and just looking absolutely fantastic thus far, taking control, pushing his opponent Mkize into the corner, and we're only halfway through round 1. Solid outing so far here for Huende.
Yeah, and dealing some nasty knees up the middle into the bread basket of his opponent, Mkize. Some very nasty knees. Like you said, with his wrestling, he's wrestling with the Gerson brothers. You can see in his corner the wrestling coaches at UMF. And it's actually his blue shorts. He's wearing some patented DeMarc Penna clothing line short Cyrus. I mean, our friend and colleague DeMarc Penna now has his own clothing line in mixed martial arts apparel. So, yeah, I would expect his wrestling to be top-notch coming out of UMF, just as much as his striking, because we know how much they put into their wrestling up in Kailani.
You know, I keep waiting for my package to come in the mail, you know, with all the free swag from DeMarc, but so far, not happened yet.
But good control by Huende. Mkize defending well, looking to try and get the butterfly to keep his opponent from coming down on top of him. He's stuck up against the hex fence, a difficult position for him, but nice and patient grinding, just like we said we'd expect to see from Huende.
And I believe we have an update. I believe and correct me if I'm wrong, you're obviously right there on location, but Ricky Macholas and Bezadno, that fight is not going to take place this evening.
Yeah.
Is that the word that we're getting right now?
Yeah, there is some breaking news. I'm not exactly sure why. I think there has been an issue with some scans this morning, some medical checks. Obviously, fighter safety is paramount here at the EFC. So I think there's some medical issue that the doctors and the EFC weren't happy about. And it seems at the moment the breaking news is that the Macholas-Juan Bezadno fight is off. But we'll certainly have more details as they come in, Cyrus.
Yeah, without a doubt. And of course, still the heavyweights on full display with our main event. Once our main card kicks off with Matunga Chikasa and Ndabella fighting for that EFC heavyweight championship of the world. We know the fighters that have held that title and what they've gone on to do, and it's very, very impressive, especially as of late. So here we got about 30 seconds left here. It's been one-way traffic here for Nicholas Huende. I mean, really showing everybody that the hype is real, and that he is, you know, that blue chip prospect that I think everybody thought that he was.
Yeah, and really, exactly. He's really delivering on that promise. I mean, he's certainly not cowed by the pressure of his debut. He's up against Mkize. He's had 3 fights in the EFC already, and has fought some tough dudes, including a win over Corne Blum. So Huende coming in and immediately showing what a tough top prospect he really is. Very, very good first round on debut.
So there it is, 1 round in the books there, and Nicholas Huende is certainly in the driver's seat here, and Tevin Mkize is to go back to the drawing board, go to his corner, and hopefully change up the strategy a little bit and see if he can take a little piece out of Nicholas Huende. And there he is right there. You look into the corner, you got a guy like a Dallas Jacoby who's been in the fire, a former title holder here with the EFC, has been in some of the most impressive fights in EFC history. So, you know, he has great tutelage, and throughout, you know, the last 3 or 4 years, he's had a lot of great fighters underneath him that he's been able to coach to great heights.
Yeah, 100%, Cyrus. So I went into this fight saying what a good technical submission specialist Mkize was. But really his opponent, Huende, was just putting too much pressure continuously on top for really Mkize to look for anything. So I think the second round, if I was Dallas Jacoby, I would kind of saying to him, you know, you're a good counter striker. Let's keep it on the feet for a little bit. And he's got good head movement. He ducks in nicely and looks for those takedowns. And he's got to now really exert his game plan. I mean, he was just playing catch-up the entire first round. And there was no way he could actually look for a submission off his back the way Huende was so busy in top control. So I expect him to look for a counter. He is a good boxer. He's got good timing. So I expect a very, very different round from Mkize. But Huende, oh my goodness, he's going to come in like a steam train at the second. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's going to want to keep that momentum going here as we go into round number 2. Nicholas Huende looking very, very focused, not wavering at all. Round 2 brought to you by our good friends at Dragon Energy, the official energy drink of the EFC. And here comes Tevin Mkize. We saw that early in round 1. Very, very aggressive. We'll see if he's able to mount a little bit of offense here and take a little bit out of Nicholas Huende.
The focus in Huende is absolutely fantastic. Mkize went for a nice big right hook and just missed. Certainly looks like Huende has the better range. Going down to the body, that was a nice body shot.
Oh, there it is. This fight is over. Body shot, knockout. Simon, and he hits the backflip to go with it. We have ourselves a new star here in the EFC. Nicholas Huende looking tremendous. So let's take a look at the Restonic action replay here and see how it all went down. And That was early on in the fight, landing the big left hand. And then Simon, walk us through to that impressive body shot.
He just timed it nicely, did it right there. And then Mkize realized very, very quickly they had nothing. I mean, he's still down. So even though we're looking at the Restonic action replay, we're trying to get to his feet, but just absolutely perfectly timed.
Ooh, so fast.
It was
I mean, the speed
incredible.
on that punch, to be able to have that much power behind it and have the speed.
He's
I'm
got,
telling you, this Nicholas Nwende is
special,
going to be
isn't he?
trouble for this division.
but let's get the official result now and send it up to our colleague in the Hex, Khotso Bila Ramapo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Karajanides has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by knockout due to strikes, Nicholas the Saint Nwende!
I'm here with your winner, Nicholas Nwende from Zimbabwe. Another Zim, another win, another victory for UMF. How does it feel on debut coming in and putting on a performance like that?
Hey man, it feels great. I feel strong, and I'm ready for another fight. So all thanks to these guys, UMF guys that I train with. They push me hard, you know, always Mamba mentality. So I come here for a kill, and I did it, and I'm happy for that. And also thanks for the guys watching. I'd like to see you again soon. Thank you.
What does this victory mean for the Nwende people in Mashona land? Obviously, you've got a lot of friends and family watching in Zim.
This is just a start. I'm not yet done. It's just a start. I feel good, but I don't think this one, it was just an obstacle that I need to go on the top. So it's nothing. It's nothing.
It was a beautiful strike. It was a body shot that almost his guard was up high. I mean, did you intend for the body shot? It was perfect placement, absolutely perfect timing. Was it something that you planned?
Yeah, I planned this. So the first round, I was just trying to understand my opponent. Then I see, okay, there is an opening there. Let me go for it. Then I kill.
What advice did Temba Garimbo and DeMarc Pena and Sylvester Chipfumbu give you before this fight? Because we were waiting for your debut in the last event, but COVID put plans to that. What advice did they give you coming in here tonight?
Hard work, dedication, go kill, boy. And I did it. I'm happy.
Congratulations, a fantastic performance. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Nwende.
Wow, tremendous performance by Nicholas Nwende as the celebration is on there. You see Sylvester Chipfumbu in the house and the rest of the team from UMF.